Hello everyone, welcome back to the Crypto Chain Gang. My name is Logan Chain Allen Ball, and today is a special day, guys. Bitcoin breaks 60,000. Wonderful way to wake up. So what I'm going to cover today, hopefully I can add some value to everyone that is tuning in. I'm going to cover the Bitcoin all-time highs. I'm going to cover Ethereum. I'm also going to cover what I briefly touched on in my last video with BAT and where it actually bounced. It was perfect. In addition, I'm going to go into a little bit of news. And let's just go ahead and dive right in. This is a monumental spot for Bitcoin. We just passed $60,000. Now, exactly 1 year ago today, the price was between $3,000 and $4,000. So we're up about 9,000 or 978% in 1 year. You would have invested all of your stimulus check, you'd have over 10K off that pure $1,200. So pretty astonishing there. Let's just hop into the charts here. Like I was explaining in my last video, what I wanted to see was a 4-hour close right here, very bullish candle here with large volume in order for me to get into this next trade, which I am, okay? So ended up taking my profits yesterday as Bitcoin broke or neared high or neared toward this all-time high here. I secured the bag on that trade so that I don't have to pay any more commissions for what I was already in. And now we are in a new trade here. We had that powerful 4-hour close here above the 58,000 level. And what I will be looking here is, of course, take profit. So I'm gonna slowly start to close out my positions as price moves in my direction. So at target 62,500, I will be taking out about 10 to 20% of my position. Then again, at about $66,000, I will be taking probably at that point the remaining 40%, 40 to 50%, and then I will let the rest run to 72K. It is here. There's big momentum. Big players in the game. The time is now. Let's hop out to a higher time frame just so you can see the daily here. Very bullish. Perfect breakout. We should see this bullish push here come up to about the $66,000 mark within the next couple of days max. So that's huge. New leverage positioning. Really excited for that. Ethereum. Hopping over, switching gears here. Looking very, very bullish. Sorry for all this mess. A lot going on here on this chart. Not that you need to worry about. Just quickly clean it up for you. As you can see, another breakout here on the daily for Ethereum. Also feeling very bullish here. A lot of momentum coming into the market. What we're seeing now is it's getting close to breaking this neckline of this cup and handle here. Now, the rest of I have about 20% of my position still floating in Ethereum. I do expect this to take profits within the next few hours, max day. So I will be getting the last bit of my leverage position out of the market there. And then again, I will be looking for something very similar. Show me an all-time high and I'll show you a buy, right? So I'm looking for the same general thing. A large 4-hour candle push above this all-time high right in here with a little bit more volume coming into play. It will be a little bit more risky because I am at an all-time high, so I'm going to have, a potential pullback that is something I may have to deal with. But if the momentum is right, it should just fly right through it. So again, I will be looking to enter a new trade when we reach these all-time highs, just like we just did with Bitcoin in the near future. And then my target price for that is going to be 2,500. Go ahead and mark that out. Right about 2,500. I will be taking profits slightly before then. But again, that is just simply based off. Oh, I did it again. Just simply based off that Fibonacci extension level. Look how beautiful that is. The extension 618 is right at $2,500. I will slowly be taking positions out as the market goes up. Next thing I want to show, if you tuned into yesterday's video, look at what BAT did last night. If you remember my analysis, I said it's going to come down and either sit on top of or dip into this green box here, find support, and then continue up. Well, look, guys, it's like reading a book. It's right here in front of us. Perfect, little pullback here. Found its support right on top of these EMAs, just as I said, and now we're going to continue, and I would imagine we're going to break these highs here in the relative short-term future. So that's pretty exciting. Last little thing I want to touch on here, which is it's related to Bitcoin, but it's related to the whole market, the whole economy, US, whether in the US, you're in Canada, wherever you are, it's going to affect you. Obviously, the US government just gave Bitcoin 1.9 trillion reasons to go up. Inflation is going to be pretty insane. Another thing, inflation has always lagged. When that much money is pumped up into the market, the consumer use of it is usually lagged by 6, 8, 12 months. Here in the United States, we can definitely vouch for it's already happening in our gas prices. The inflation of our gas prices is already up 30, 40, 50% where I'm living. So it's definitely happening. This is really interesting here because the thing with Bitcoin is no government can control it fully. No, one entity can shut it down. And so here in France, lawmakers signed a petition calling for legal changes that would allow France's central bank to buy Bitcoin. So they need somewhat of 100,000 signatures or something of that such, and I'm sure they'll get there very quickly. But this is kind of game changing because you're seeing these countries that were previously bearish already coming into the game like, okay, we don't want to miss out on this. We see that this is going to be an amazing store of value. Bitcoin is going to be a safe haven against these extreme inflationary things. Obviously, our government is failing in an economic form. In tremendous debt that will never be repaid back. And so in a lot of different ways, that Bitcoin is going to be a safe haven to store your money and fight against inflation. Every dollar that you have in Bitcoin right now might be worth 200 to 300x that in the next 5 to 10 years. Currently, every single person that has ever bought Bitcoin or ever invested in Bitcoin is profitable. You take that comparison to the US dollar, I mean, come on. If you put $3,000 into a savings account 10 years ago, you're hardly going to have over $3,000 at all. And in fact, your money's not going to buy you that same amount of value that it would if you would have had it in Bitcoin. So that is about all that I have for today. Big news coming into the markets. But guys, hopefully that added value to you. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe. That really helps me out. Any more, suggestions about, maybe the route that you're getting confused on or, any future video ideas, feel free to drop the link or drop the, your questions in the comments below. But until next time, guys, ciao and happy trading.